Hey guys, this is Tyler with Grassroots. I'm here to introduce you our new hobby-size living soil raised bed. This is everything you're going to get in the box. 19 by 19 by 18 living soil raised bed. Got our 4-way PVC fitting connectors. Here's our 3-way fitting connectors. Our new caps. Instructions, sweet sticker, and then we also have all the PVC pipes for your bed frame and your legs and your trellis in the box. All right, guys, this is everything you get in your box. Your hobby-sized grow raised bed, 19 by 19 by 18. We've got 16 1-inch pieces of PVC pipe. We've got our 3-way fittings. We've got our 4-way fittings. We've got our cap for when we're not using trellis, our assembly instructions, screws, sticker, and then some other tools to help us with the assembly process. Okay, let's assemble this raised bed. First thing I like to do is put your trellis fittings on your legs. All right, now let's put the bed frame in to the loops. Then you take a leg, put it together in the first corner. Now we'll do the second one. Third one. This last one is the whole reason we're doing the video. You gotta take your pipe, connect it to one side with your leg up, and your leg down, put this pipe on top of this pipe so they're in the hole, and then we're gonna use the leverage of the leg to put it together. Then we're gonna take our mallets You can visually inspect on the inside to make sure your pipes are seated correctly. Once we're at that point, if we're not going to do a trellis, this is where we can use our cool caps. This makes it so nothing could enter on the inside of the bed frame. Pests, dirt. So if you want to use the bed just like this, it's all ready to go. The last step we're going to do is put our screws in. Time to install your screws. This helps to make sure the bed never changes shape. Now let's put together your trellis. Let's take our caps out that we don't need anymore. Three ways. May need to use the mallet. Now your bed's fully assembled. If you want to stay a little bit longer in the video, I'd like to talk to you about some tips and tricks and other ways of getting this living soil system up and going. Thanks for hanging on in the video here. Let's talk about some other tips and tricks for setting up your new hobby-size living soil raised bed. Now that you got it set up, it's very important to not have this set permanently on a hard surface. We always want to have this on a high draining surface. For instance, I have some of these tiles here. These are high draining tiles. You can set the bed on top of these. Makes it so when we water the bed, we're draining completely down from the bottom. With a living soil raised bed, you always want it to be encouraging drainage. We never want to stop it. We never want to have runoff, but at times you will have some runoff, and we want that to be able to leave the bed. At this point, now we're ready to fill the bed up with soil. We want to use a high quality living soil, something that's beautiful and rich and has a good amount of compost in it and drainage as well. This is the point you should be also inoculating your soil as you're filling it. I would like to fill the bottom of the bed, inoculate the soil with a spray, with a liquid, and keep filling it and mixing it, filling it and mixing it, and also keeping it wet as you fill it, because the point of living soil is to maintain a static moisture level the whole time and never have these huge drybacks. Yes, we want some dryback throughout the process, but the point is we want to get the soil wet and keep it wet. This is the point, once it's filled and saturated, that's when we can install an irrigation system. That's when you could also talk about planting cover crops or doing any sort of seed germinations. But now you're ready to use your living soil raised bed. Thank you for hanging along the video here, and happy growing.